Today's modern busy life, who wants to carry a purse? Who wants to carry a big wallet? Not me. When I go in the grocery store, I want to carry the smallest thing I can carry. I want to keep something I can maintain less and not have to carry cash that's not replaceable. I want to keep everything as simple as possible. Therefore, I like to choose to use a debit card. In order to understand a debit card and their use, let's first look at their definition, their invention, and why we choose to use them. Investor Word defines debit card as a card which allows customers to access their funds immediately and electronically, which means you can basically access your money when the financial institution is closed. You can access your funds anytime. You don't have to carry that cash. You can always just put that right there in your pocket anytime and walk in, pay for your transaction, and it's always readily accepted. It carries the Visa or MasterCard logo. They're accepted in most places where checks or cash are not accepted. It's also known as a check card, and the reason for that is because it pulls from your checking account. They're free. Unlike credit cards, they don't have an interest rate. It comes right out of the account. It's paid for immediately. You only have a float time of 3 to 4 days. It may come out in minutes, it may not. With a credit card, you have that 30-day time frame that you can pay for the full balance or pay a partial balance. Now that we have defined a debit card, let's look at why they were invented. According to Economy Watch, the debit card was introduced approximately 20 years ago. According to the same website, in 1990, there was approximately 19 million debit cards in use. According to creditcard.com, there's now 314 million Visa logoed debit cards and 126 million MasterCard logoed debit cards. Imagine where we'll be at in 10 years from now. There'll not be cash anymore. There'll not be checks. Those will not be accepted. People will just want to do everything electronically. They were also invented for financial institutions. They're a way for financial institutions to earn money. They earn fee money from them. They also earn overdraft money. They felt like it's a way for us to earn just like credit card businesses earn theirs. You can use them like a credit card. You can use them to purchase. Just think, I do all my Christmas shopping with a debit card. Do it all online. It's really easy. It's an alternate form of payment. You can pay your utility bill online with a debit card. You don't have to take that check into the business anymore. According to Economy Watch, the most abundant use of debit card is food and drink. You can also use them as signature based, which means you use it just like a credit card. You scan it as credit, you click credit, or you can use it as a point of sale. You can also use it by putting in a 4-digit PIN number that's given to you by that financial institution. Now that we know more about where debit cards came from, let's explore how they were used. The preference of the debit card is they're safe. They're safer to carry in because that cash is not replaceable. You work a 40-hour work week, you're going to have to work another 40-hour work week to get that money back. When you use a debit card, you're at least accessing that money, and it's a lot safer. All you're responsible for if somebody should take that debit card is the first $50. Whereas if you lose cash, once it's gone, it's gone. With fraud transactions, it's only a phone call away. You're going to be able to get help 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for anything. That way you're going to be able to get that fraud transaction stopped. They're secure. You can check those transactions. If you lose your debit card, call and report it lost or stolen. It's that simple. They'll send you a new card in the mail. Ease. You can compare a debit card to pumping gas. One member put it that it was that simple. When you actually pump gas, it stops when the car's full. With a debit card, it stops when the account's empty. Now that we've explored the definition of debit cards and why they were invented and what the reason is why we use them, we have a better understanding that next time we walk into that grocery store or that place of business. We'll pull our debit card out instead of cash, or we won't carry that purse at all. It'll just be a simple card we stick in our pocket.